No resume, no problem. Just come in dressed up as a business associate. Welcome to the 365 vlog. Let's go. Hello people, today is June 9th, 2016, day 161 of the 365 vlog, and I want to talk to you about something. You all have that friend, you know them, they invite you over, you haven't seen them in years, and they want to talk to you about something. Maybe they want to catch up, maybe they just want to hang out, but more likely than not, they want to sucker you into a pyramid scheme. Now usually it doesn't start out all malicious. Usually your friend just checks out, oh, how are you doing? And then they ask about work maybe. And then you'll get into it and then you'll start talking and then they're like, oh, I have this great job that I'm working at, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, they're just hiring anyone. And this is where things get really suspicious because you're like, I don't need any job experience. I just need to be professionally dressed. And you needing a job, right? Because getting jobs out here is hard and shit. You go out and you're like, all right, let me go and try and get this easy ass job. I don't need experience. I just need to be well dressed. And at this point, you have already fucked up because you have got caught in the trap, which is the pyramid scheme, and it starts right there. You get all dressed up and you go to this weird ass place. You meet some person who sits you down through some infomercial and or whatever, or some talk that's going to brainwash you into thinking that you're actually going to make any type of money. So you sit down and then they're just like, so you're gonna make some money doing A, B, C, D, but first you need to invest a little bit so you can get a little bit back. And this is like two parts right here, because two, you're getting brainwashed to think that you're actually going to make money, which in reality may or may not happen, but most likely will not unless you have the mindset of the people that you're sitting next to. At this point, they want you to give them money so you can make money. And that is not guaranteed for you to make money. They just say that you're going to make money. So then you put the money in, right? And you're like, oh, I'm gonna make lots of money, yay. But at some point along the way, you see that, oh, it's actually really hard to do this or sell this. And there are other stipulations that maybe you didn't notice before when you accepted into agreeing into this stupid ass idea. For example, selling coffee. I have very good experience with this. A company that I shall not name, but selling coffee is supposed to be very simple for them, and maybe plenty of other companies that do the same thing, but it's basically the same idea. You get suckered into this hive mentality that does not profit you in any way, and they do it because they feed on the fact that you want to make money easy and fast. At the end of the day, making money is not fast and or easy or whatever it is you'd like it to be. It is actually taking a lot of hard work, and it's not as simple as they just paint it out to be. And also these incentives to bring more people into the pyramid to build it up, so you get pushed up as other people build you from underneath. And that part is even harder because then you're just sucking people into a thing that makes it harder to sell. Because at the end of the day, if you're selling a product, right, and everybody else is selling that product, how are you going to sell it? Take, for example, perfect illustration of this whole concept that I'm talking about in the video is go watch the episode of Hey Arnold where Gerald has to get a bunch of watches. Now, this doesn't go into the fact that like adding other friends into it is a thing, but it goes to oversaturating yourself, which in tandem can lead to you adding friends because you can't sell to them because now they're selling to other people within their circles. Now their circles may overlap with yours or they may be a little bit bigger than yours, but nonetheless it makes it harder for you to sell what you actually want to sell. Now back to the point of Hey Arnold. That episode, Gerald gets a bunch of watches, right? And he starts selling them and he does a great job at them, but then he keeps getting more shipments, and there's one point where he can't actually sell the watches anymore because they've become too much and oversaturated. So there's no way for him to actually sell the watches because everyone has a watch. Now he just has to keep paying the company to give him watches that he can't sell. This part of the episode doesn't add in like taking friends to make them part of it or something. I think he even tried to offer Arnold, but Arnold was like, no, I'm not into that sort of thing. And eventually Arnold gets him a way out by making the watches seem more valuable than they are, so the guy buys them back and Gerald gets to like break even after being like rich and soaring with money. The moral of this whole thing that I'm going to come back to at a later date because it's not done being talked about here is that be careful of pyramid schemes. There are maybe a handful, I don't even know, maybe only one. People talk about like this other company that's good. I won't say their name either, but they're supposed to be good, but I don't believe in it at all because at the end of the day, Doing a job is not easy, and it's not meant to be easy. It is hard work, and if you're not personally invested in it, there's no point in actually doing it. Anybody comes up to you saying, oh, you don't need any experience to do this job, I'd question that job very heavily, and if all you need is a suit and tie, I'd also question it very heavily, because it doesn't sound like a job that anyone should do. And I don't believe in pyramid schemes at all, if you didn't already know. Yeah guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. If you made it to the end of this video, don't hesitate to hit the like button, and also if it's your first time seeing my face, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button, because I make new videos every day and I hope that you enjoy them. So tell me guys in the comment section, what do you think about pyramid schemes and how have they affected you? And I know, or possibly maybe, have you ever met a friend who has had like a pyramid scheme type thing and you were just put off, or you were put on, or you think it's good, or you think I'm wrong? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. But yeah guys, I'm Vandal. Don't forget to keep it 365, and I'll talk to you tomorrow with another video. Peace. Bye. That is not to say at any point in time, like I've said again, that the child is not loved by their mom. I just feel that like there's just, I don't know, you don't need to be that hard. Like it's almost like a boot camp type of thing, and it's just like